more people will be able to
Oh,
get
well,
it now.
no. The main thing that I'm really, really, I want people to get out of this sharing that we're doing with this podcast is to really demystify, like, even more raw, like, mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this isn't a mental health podcast, but we are going to talk about, like, the impact that a lot of our upbringing in this colonial society has really kind of wrapped itself around me. Me as representing a Black woman, growing up in, that was impacted by all the things that Black folks are impacted by being in America. Like, from
Yes.
in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, like, everything that went on, everything that's America, I embody all of that. Yes, from the crack era to, like, all of that stuff,
Yes.
and then, like, who that makes you, and then how you're, like, really trying to be like, but that ain't who I am. Like,
Yeah.
you want to fight, like, that ain't it. So
Constantly.
I want to talk about depression, because that was the diagnosis I got when I went to my doctor's office, and I was happy when I got that motherfucking diagnosis. Like, I was like, girl, thank you. I was just like, thank you. Because I thought I was crazy. Like, and I thought I thought
Yeah.
I was broken. And I
Yes.
realized, like, well, I was fractured. And it's okay. Like, it's okay, because now I have a word to use that I could, like, say, like, it's like having a phone. It's like, what is this? This thing is going off every week. I don't know what this is. And somebody say, oh, that's a smartphone. You could do that with,
Yeah.
like, oh, I have it,
Yeah.
but it's not me. It's just, like, this thing. And talking about that, and talking about the other piece of depression, like, on that spectrum of, like, anxiety, which is another, like, if you're not depressed, you might got some, the anxiety is on that same spectrum.
Right. And it
And
matters and it
yeah,
impacts how you can think and breathe
yep,
and move. Yes.
yeah, and then how that impacts the decisions we make. And we think as I'm talking specifically Black women, because I don't know any other type of woman intimately than Black women. So when we have that label of, like, strong Black woman, and it's like, wait a minute, but I'm over here dealing with anxiety, like, diagnosed out this
Yep.
motherfucker, like, with my doctor, like, girl, you got chronic anxiety. And it's like, well, why? How? And then I'm looking at my life and I'm like, doc, I feel fine. And I'll get more to this in the podcast, but my body is reacting. And I'm like, I'm sitting here like this.
So many of us can connect to that, right? Like talking to these professionals, and not that every professional is legit, but we know in this case, they know
Yeah.
what they're saying, they know what they're seeing, they know the patterns. I remember a very similar thing when I was talking to the doctor, like, yeah, I know what you're saying, but like my grandmother used to, and then I went and broke down to this man why it wasn't, I didn't get these hives because I was over anxious or overstressed. It couldn't be that, because I had a washer and dryer and I had a vacuum cleaner. My grandmother didn't have any of those.
Yep.
That was really my logic.
Yeah.
And it made sense to me because of all
Yeah.
the things you said, and like all the schoolish ways where we're told, like, girl, calm down, take a breath, you'll be fine. Now everybody else, like, that matters today.
It matters still today.